accusing, ugly. Still going with easy veasy, huh? Still can't get up off your ass and do what people ask you. Just like that, 4 months of irritation walks between us. Because the whole time since Ed died, Jack's been dogging me to be like him and go at the cops, join the protests, make noise in the streets to get Singer up on charges for what he did to Ed. I don't say what's obvious, that you can't bring a dead guy up on charges, so give it a rest. I don't need another Jack rant about how it's the principle of the thing. What I do is quit walking. Know what? I say, go on ahead. I gotta make a call. No problem. He strides off down the block. It's not like I don't get it. Not rocket science, why Jack wants to take on the cops. But he should have believed me when I told him I couldn't go out there and yell about Ed. In December, when it first happened, it was hard even getting that it was real. Some random white man actually killed Ed. I stayed in my room all day, stuck as fuck, doom scrolling online, and especially in my head. But Jack acted like I was just blowing him off, and Ed too. Stepping back into the closest doorway, I watch his back, thinking of what happened this morning, before I left home. The way Jack's been acting, he might have given me shit anyhow, if I'd told him. Even though I didn't ask for what happened. Was just trying to get out of the house on time when Ed's ma showed up at the door with her little intense self. And the next thing I knew, she was shoving Ed's red laptop at me, telling me she had to give his stuff away since the cops were back in their business. Now Singer got killed. Have it, she said. You knew this part of him best. I took the thing because no sane person argues with Ed's ma, but I didn't want it. After she left, I zipped it into my backpack and walked the streets, feeling like I had a shiny red corpse on my back. And, of course, it wasn't even true, what she said. I never bothered with the game Ed was making on the laptop, even though it was his best thing. I'd get irritated when he came barging in, any hour, since our families lived on the same floor, going on about some puzzle he could use in the game. I remember the last time he did it, a Saturday morning. Me toasting waffles in my kitchen, Ed leaning on the counter holding up his phone, red like the laptop. It's called a rebus puzzle, he said. You use lateral thinking on these, thinking outside the box. Otherwise, your brain will see what it expects to see and you won't be able to solve them. He lowered the phone. How I do it is, close my eyes and wipe my brain like it's a chalkboard. Then I open them and stare at the puzzle. Don't even blink. He scrunched his eyes shut to demonstrate, his round cheeks bulging. Then he opened his eyes and put the phone back in my face. Have a waffle, I said, sliding a plate to him. Just try, he said. The screen had a bunch of letters in different colors, an orange U, a red E, and a black YET. Yeah, I said, no clue. Come on, close your eyes. I rolled them instead, got the syrup down. Ed moved on to his favorite part, explaining the thing in detail. Okay, watch. The U is orange and the E is red, right? So if you see it like that, it's orange U, red E. Or aren't you ready? See? Then on the last part, YET. The color doesn't matter. It's just the word yet. Aren't you ready yet? His grin broke loose, taking over his face. So cool. You think letters just spell words. You don't think the color of them can be part of what they're spelling. I poured my syrup, started eating. Ed picked up his whole waffle on his fork, raised it overhead, and lowered it into his mouth. With one long arm in the air over his big head, the other bent on the counter, I remember thinking he was shaped like a stick figure drawing. And I was impressed, too, with how his brain worked. Like a scientist in a 15-year-old body. I just didn't bother saying it. I wonder if I'd remember the puzzle at all if Singer hadn't done what he did. How do you even make a memory when you aren't paying attention in the first place? And by the way, the shout comes from the end of the block. It's Jack, who should have been long gone by now. I got Miss Fox to make it all hands on deck tonight, he says. Diamond's gonna be there. What? Oh. I try not to let it show, but if Diamond's gonna be there, the night can't be all bad. She wasn't on the schedule to work, another reason I wasn't feeling going in tonight. You done with that call? Jack asks. I take my time catching up to him, doing my best to let